Uh, as much as I want to lay on down, I just gotta admit that was lazy thinking of me. Get out of my little slump. Give me a second to get some music, because yeah, I want to have some fun with this. Let's see where we at. Where are we at? Okay, was it this one? No, that's the wrong one. It was this one. Was good, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Fuck it. Let's wake up. Let's wake up a little bit. Originally, I was gonna say forget it and say nah, what else? We gon' skip. Wasn't feeling really fully good. Voice is kind of gone from yesterday a little bit, but I was also a little tired. But I said nah, forget it. Wake up. Can't never grow if you don't freaking stay asleep the entire time. The main thing I regret is yesterday I forgot to do my activities, so my puzzle piece. No, I know why it's drowning me out. It's because my music was low. Hold on. There we go. Can you hear me now? Because I had to turn my mic back up. It wasn't the music. It was my mic was turned all the way down to 0. When I say I was asleep, I mean I was in the voice chat, but I was definitely knocked out. I was flash stepping between reality and not reality. Oh Lord. Earphone was like, you know, are you gonna stream? And I told him, I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna stream. And then I finally I woke up and I was like, you know what, dude? Let me go ahead and wake up. Even Pepsi was like, look at Pepsi. Glad you're streaming. Y'all lucky I promised myself I'm at least I gotta do something every day. You lucky. I ain't gonna break my promise. Plus we got a lot to do. I just was feeling very lazy today. Am I doing gotcha for Matoy? Nah, I'm actually not. I'm skipping her. She is not on my pool plan list. There were 2 who still need account reviews, but I might not do those today. Those are probably gonna be there, like done maybe tomorrow, where I actually do have more energy to do them. Because trying to do that today will actually just put me to sleep. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will not lie to you. So. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, baby. I'm getting my energy points down to 10 maybe, and then I'll be good. I didn't notice that when Bass and Matoy leave at the same time. Yeah, they're going away at the same time, because then that gives room for seeing Ren. The question is, will they double up on Ren, or will it just be her and then like a skip banner or something? Because at some point they will have to like try to get you guys back on track a little bit, unless they decided to say screw it, we're trying to catch up to TW now. Because I remember the first plan was they're not trying to catch up at all, but we'll have to see. I hope they ain't really go against that plan, because dude, that's gonna make so many people want to cry. It also means I would have to hurry up and speed up all my guides and stuff, because I've been slacking on those. Like another 2 characters, 2 weeks. Yeah, I hope they don't double up. I hope they can just do they're just gonna do 1 character, which should just be CNY. Oh, I might have to go get me a freaking coffee. I ain't gonna lie. We'll see. I just gotta make sure I don't wake my behind up. I love how freaking Wonder said, meow, I guess. See, I think we've done. We need to get down to 10. We have to get down to 10. But other than that, how's everyone's day been going? I, for the most part, have been chilling. I was originally just saying, nah, let's go ahead and just stay laying down. The air conditioner felt nice. Fell asleep and call. Was chilling. Today was literally relaxation day. And I decided to go against that. Doing fine. That's always good. That's good. Pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be like busy today. Gonna be vibing out. We had like a fair, a Renaissance fair in town. And I was like, maybe. And then I thought about it, I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to go. I believe I mentioned it in my video this morning, but I was like, yeah, nah, I don't want to go actually. To the plan. To the plan. Let's see, I'm trying to think what I have planned. We do need to do Metro. I think this time I don't want to have like a dedicated thing to do this stream. We're kind of just doing whatever we want to do. So I'm probably going to do a little bit of Metro. I might shift momentum to a little bit of Velvet Trials, because we have not done any Velvet Trials yet. So I might shift attention to Velvet Trials. I might shift around. We'll see what we want to do. It honestly just kind of depends on my mood right now. I will take this out though. Let's see. Wait, why does it say that? Okay, this single target. I had to make sure. Can't be yelling too much. Just gonna be going ahead and just pretty much just vibing. When is Summer Tomoko and Closer Band releasing? I gotta go double check. I don't know actually. I was gonna go to AnimeCon this weekend, but my car broke down and I spent all my money. Was spent instead of going and getting fixed, so I'm just vibing here. Dang, man. Hate to hear that, dog. Hopefully I'm able to bring some entertainment. It's not nearly as much as that, but hopefully I can bring some entertainment. Whoa, that was a big yawn. Holy Jesus. Thought this was... I didn't see him when I opened it. I can go double check though. Let's see, it was good, TJ, it was good. See, was vibing while having some food. Nice, nice. They might be out later on in the patch because I know they have to come out this patch in general. It's just like, when is the question. Then I find it hilarious today, right, guys? So I made that video, right? And there's so many people coming out the woodworks like, wait, that boss was supposed to be hard? That I just did it on auto. I'm like, first of all, this video is for my casual audience. One, very casual audience, because there's a ton of people like it. And then two, you understand how new this account is, right? They're like, dang, we didn't know people were having tough times on this. I'm like, I am level 60. I am level 60. It was hilarious. I was like, oh Lord, people gotta give themselves a pat on the back real quick. Yeah, I was like, brother, y'all gotta realize this is meant to be easy. Reason why it's so difficult for me is I'm over here doing the most stupidest thing ever, which is doing this early. Oh yeah, no, the twins make all the DPS content easy. What's good, Gunner Addict? How you doing, homie? The only issue with the twins is you have to I already have them, but kind of built a little. If they're kind of built a little, you're good. My thing is, I'm still low level currently. So there's still a few things I gotta do for them. Let's see, what plans? I need to do any of these plans here. 66 is where I can get from there. But that requires me to really pay attention to some of the other stuff. Let's see something. We gotta get our twins up some more anyways. We just need more attack, I feel. This is great, but their speed is gonna be high, like higher because of it. Though this one does also have speed, so I mean, like, I need crit damage more than anything. There's crit multi, but no attack. I'm kind of curious. Damage multi, I would rather crit damage, because since they skill on that, so I'm not gonna really pick too much on that. Yeah, and then we have this one. We got this one that could have been really, really good, but unfortunately, it failed the passing grade. So. When is even that revelation card starting? I think it's supposed to be starting the same patch update as the, what's it called? Not twins. Supposed to be having the same patch update as Tomoko and them, which is kind of the weird part. Let's go ahead and do some technician. We need a lot of goodies, and we kind of are very behind on that. So let's get our goodies up. So fire, and then we have Psy. Bum 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 bada bum bum. The patch merge seemed pointless. Why didn't they just make it two normal patches? I actually don't know. Why didn't they just make it two normal patches? That's kind of something I would like to kind of understand why they did it that way, but only they would know on that one. Hey, did you get my Discord sent? Or Discord message? I probably did. I can go check. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do this. I want this team to have more of the healers, because this is my lacking side, and then this will be Psy related. Bring in Rico. Puppet can come in on this side. This Rico gonna be on this side. Hold on. There we go. Let me double check. All right, so you say you sent me something on Discord. Let's see what you said. Oh yeah, I got it. I see it. Thank you for sending that on. It doesn't even feel like patch merge. It feels like we got patched quicker than happens to. Same version number. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't understand why they did it. I hope they have like a plan, like a devious plan that's going to go down, but I'm unsure. Hey Blade, what should I use stamina for if I got Dionysus, Dominion, and Youngsik fully built? Build more personas, farm resources, or farm cards? Resources and cards, those should be your main two. You're always going to be going back and forth. Just the... Alright, so let's keep moving. No. Oh, look at Marion trying to get freaking hits in. Stop that. I'm pretty sure my owl buddy does not have any cards on, but I'm not really too worried about him. They might do something around that time. It's gonna be interesting because like you guys' Annie wasn't gonna match up even if we wanted to because of how you guys started, right? Y'all's start was very interesting and it was very off-putting. So we're gonna see, because technically y'all Annie could be like Makoto Yuki. It could also be like a little bit further ahead than that, but we have to see what they have in like plan in store, which is the weird part because they did tell us they weren't gonna try to speed up. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly they're doing here, especially since anniversary is not gonna line up, certain banners aren't gonna line up. So I want to know exactly what they're trying to do for it. Don't even want to enter. Don't worry about it, homie. They might delay Aint to Annie. I kind of hope they do delay Aint to Annie because she's a really good unit. That should stay the anniversary unit. We should not be getting her early. But if they end up doing that, then they have an option of saying, well, screw it. We're going to go ahead and do such and such here then. And I don't want them to bring like Makoto too early. It's gonna tick people off because of course now their favorite character came early and all this other stuff. Some people were like they could delay Makoto and just have, what's it called, like Yukari in them, and I'm like that wouldn't work for this Tartarus story, which they are trying to have very comprehensive. So I feel like no matter what, P3R up is going to be exactly like TW is releasing, but I don't know. Like, I feel like if they know what's smart for them, they have to somehow stall out you guys to match up with the anniversary, right? Which they have to start doing rerun banners, which they should be doing in some of these dead areas. They should be able to go ahead and stall out the rerun banners, but they're not doing that. So I gotta see exactly what's gonna happen here. Is Firefighter Girl worth the pull? No, she is not. You Annie unit? Oh lord. Bless Firefire. Bless Lightning. What the heck am I talking about? And then Pure Ice. So let's go ahead and put him in here. We need Ice. I'm not gonna put them in there, so I'm gonna have the twins be our Ice DPS. I want to keep our person here. And then Bless, Lightning, Lightning. So we got Bless here, Lightning here, and yeah, I'm gonna just deal with that because honestly, I don't think it's wise to use anyone else. I mean, I could just smacking Yuki, but I don't think I have gear for her. They're just slapping closer. Not trying to get the boss to last that long anyways, so. Hold on, before I look back at chat, I'm trying to get my stuff in order. Alright, so let's see. Hey Blade, I overslept for 12 hours, going back to bed. Probably be watching, but mostly sleeping. Don't worry, Zora. I honestly was like gonna be freaking sleep or either just sitting around today, but I decided to get up so I can keep my promise of streaming every day. So I might try it. Guess I'll get Wind. I think we might get content that requires a lot of SP management. There will be more content like that, and Wind is worth it. Skipping her is not a smart thing to do. Let's get our damage in. Now I'm pretty positive my closer is gonna end up dying if he hits there. So we'll see exactly how that goes. Need to knock as many of these guys down as possible because we got these ones on the side like to be little jerkwads and they'll try to mess with my dang weaknesses and stuff, so gotta just kind of cook this one up and just see what happens here. Dun-dun. You farming for a mid Kota and free falling girl? Yeah, I'll be getting both. Let's see. I'm just gonna let her do it. Do you think Aint will release later? And if she does, how good or bad is that for people's plans? I think she needs to release later. She needs to.
I am here now.
Welcome, welcome. I feel like Aint should release later, especially when it comes down to what's it called? How future things are gonna look. Because if they release her too early, it's going to absolutely screw up the meta, right? But the thing is, if they're releasing her later, they're gonna have to also push back P3R and them later too. So we got to see how that goes. And for some people, that ain't gonna sit well. So we'll have to see.
Oh, I'm so full.
What's good, Riff? Welcome to P5X, homie. But now I'm under level. How do I rank up? The only way to rank up at this point is just by doing anything and everything that you can inside the palaces, and then using stamina. Don't worry, I've been feeling the same way.
Your case here sound like the best way for you is probably just like wait for stamina refreshes.
Yeah.
And just do the stamina stuff.
I don't think it'll hurt a lot of people's pull plans as long as they push her back, because Anj, no matter when she's released, is going to be a good freaking pull. But if they make her up, that's going to ruin a lot of plans, because that's going to be very scary to see a really overpowered unit like that be even closer than where she should be released at. So I do fear for that. So hopefully they don't do that. Let's see. Might go only 1 week till you cook my sardine account.
Yep.
Yeah, but like we can't release Bui before Makoto Yui is, or is that possible? They're not going to do that.
Yui.
I mean Makoto Yuki. My bad. Yeah, no, that's not. They're not going to do that. I'm telling you that right now. By pushback, I mean everything that's going to be after Anj, they're going to push back. I feel like what needs to happen, especially if they're still trying not to speed up, like they said they're trying not to speed up. I feel like everything that's going to end up happening is they're going to go ahead and put in a lot of substitute banners.
Yeah, Cosmic Yui mocks Makoto in terms of
no, she cooks the Christ out of her. It's kind of saddening.
I need to do dailies. Oh, I forgot.
TJ, I was going to, but like with how I'm feeling today, we're gonna continue those other two to tomorrow. And I'm just gonna pick it up from there because I know it's you and I think it is Sina that need to do theirs. Y'all are the last two, and we'll pick that up tomorrow because today I genuinely wasn't even gonna stream. I'll be dead ass. I was not gonna stream.
Yeah, I thought you weren't streaming.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was not gonna stream today because I was like, yeah, I'm tired, and I went back to sleep in the call, and I was like, God dang it! I said I was gonna stream every day, even if it's for at least like an hour. Get up! I was like, I don't wanna.
Oh, you said you will, and.
Oh no, I did. That's the only reason why I got up, because I was like, dang. I said I was gonna stream at least every day. Get up. Stop complaining. Get up. I literally opened up what is it called? OBS, and I was like, do I really want to do this right now? And I was like, screw it, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I was like, it got to a point because I was like, I don't got it. Well, actually, no. At that point, I was like, yeah, sure, I do want to, because I thought about it. I was like, if I'm already up now, I woke up from my nap. Ain't nothing else I'm gonna be doing. I might as well just freaking do something.
Yeah.
Nuke, all on that side. Curse, all on this side. Oh, okay. Both of which could cook me, but at least nuke wise, I can just do these two things together. I woke up at 8. Was thinking about getting a breakfast burrito around 8:30. Yeah, no, this morning was terrible because like I woke up, instead of normally how I'm up at like 5 or 6 o'clock, I woke up and it was like 9 or something. I messed his earphone. Then I went back to sleep.
What?
Then I woke back up. I was talking about this morning. I literally woke up, messaged you, went back to sleep, woke back up, went back to sleep, woke back up. It's like 10:30 and I'm like, oh, I need to get up. I was like, I need to get up. I don't ever sleep in like this. I was not feeling it today. I was just like, dude, you cannot train for this battle. But if you don't let me out. Taking naps are never a good idea. I never want to take naps. They just
I
crept
need
up on me.
2k more gems. I need 2k more gems, and I'm back at 20k.
I'll probably buy.
Need 2k more gems.
I'll probably buy a couple pulls and stuff and just have them saved after I see if I win this 50-50. Because I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and A6 Pinky. I might, but really depends. I guess it would be easier to pull for Turbo and her weapon if we don't have to think about Ange releasing right after. I guess that will work. But the thing is, how I view it, no matter what, they need to put you guys having rerun banners in between. Instead of having the rerun banners always running alongside something else, you guys need a dead patch. They need to have an event during that patch, but y'all need a dead patch of banners. There has been no real super rerun. So, and the last one that you guys kind of had was alongside us, or was alongside the banner that was going on. So, y'all need a patch that's literally a dead patch with an event and just a rerun banner. That's it. Y'all need a couple patches like that, because if they want to not speed up like they said they want to not speed up, then, you know, they're gonna have to do that. But if they don't, you guys are actually speeding up.
You're speeding up.
Y'all are speeding up a lot. That's two banners. They're both gonna end at the same time, and then we're gonna have the next banner, which is CNY Ren. And it's like, dude, I need... Some people need time. They need time. Sleep, please. I took a little nap. Oh, Lord. Summer rerun is the super duper rerun based on devs. Lord.
Oh, I just realized the outfit is more expensive than the battle pass.
Is it? Oh yeah, because you buy the basic battle pass. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm poor.
Okay, way to put it, sir. Way to put it, because I was not trying to say it like that. This man said because I'm poor. I'm like, I didn't even mean it like that, but okay, I'm sorry. Hold on, let's go search on people's cards, because I know I don't have everyone's card. Look at this. Look, I know there's people's cards that are missing. Don't really care where these go. We just need to have a set, really, is what I'm doing for these characters. Making sure everyone has a set to work off of.
They're giving us a free weapon, right?
I think so. We're supposed to be getting a free weapon, but like we haven't seen it yet.
TW.
Oh, yeah. On TW. I'm actually unsure. I know something was said about that, but I didn't remember what the date was. Dun, 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 dun. I promise you, Young Lock, it's not as cool as you think it is. Promise you, it's not as cool as you think it is. It's actually going to be way worse for you guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be really bad for you guys if that is the case.
Because at the way that things go with y'all events, you already are missing certain things. Y'all are gonna be speeding up. Once you get caught up, that means no matter what, you're gonna be missing rewards, which we can't compare anymore, because at that point in time, you're caught up. You're on a separate client. You're fully caught up. Doesn't matter. They're not going to bend any wheels to that. They do not care about that. They're gonna be like, oh, nope, you're caught up though. Y'all wanted to be caught up, and then at that point, it is really gonna be a spending game. Yeah, it's not gonna be a fun time if they catch up for you guys. Yeah, Global will be in more panic than we will. We're chilling. We've gotten acclimated to this. Y'all are gonna be fucked. Leon needs trust and prosperity, right? remember. I'm gonna slap trust and prosperity on this guy. Yeah, I'm like, y'all have to realize that y'all got Sega. Y'all got Sega. We're going on the premise that we hope that y'all get more, you know, we're hoping that you guys get more rewards at the same time that we did. That's what we're hoping. Are we expecting them to give you guys more rewards? No. I just kind of hope that y'all do.
It's Sega at the end of the day. It's Sega.
Exactly. Make some good games, but Leon's all attack pretty much, right? Or
yeah,
main
it's
stats.
just attack.
Yeah. I'm just gonna slam pure attack for this character and just call it a day. And his set is trust and prosperity, isn't it?
Yeah, trust and prosperity.
Got it. I'm trying to give everyone just a basic set real quick, because if I'm gonna go ahead and start running it down mid here, I gotta make sure that it's just perfect. I'm trying to remember. Now I remember. That's why I stopped. Because I ran out of gold. Remember now. And I had nothing left. So let's see. Vino. Yeah, and C is already a week behind global. They're not changing that. So like, it's the reason why I definitely don't think y'all are catching up at all. I don't think it's gonna be a catch up, which people see that as a downside. I feel like you guys should find that as a good thing. If I'm being real with you. You get foresight. There still is hype, because for some of the people who be like, well, we get foresight, it's not hype anymore. Tell that to like half the characters that have came out, and people have been hyped out of their mind still for them. So like, hype isn't the problem. You're still happy, you know? It's just a lot of people, they want their favorites or their cool characters now, and they don't want to wait, really. That's what I usually view it as. Which is understandable, because I won't lie to you. I see a lot of cool stuff in most JP games I play, and I'd be like, dang, when that come to global? But like, you can only be patient for now. If Go players love their foresight, they plan 2 years ahead, honestly. Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people don't want to be spoiled, which is why they don't want to touch TW, you know?
Yeah.
My only pain is when a global server EOS early. Yeah, global servers, especially how they're taken care of, they usually can EOS very early. Now, I hope this doesn't ever happen to be the case for this game, but it could end up happening depending on, like, you know, how much they take care of the game, you know what I'm saying? If they don't take care of the game good enough, then there always is that creeping thing that's like, okay, global server has a high key chance of closing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use this to get me one more dupe on Vino, because I think she needs one last dupe, and then the rest of the dupes can go to whatever, so I won't even care at that point. Because they don't update the heart rail dupes in there, right? I'm pretty positive they didn't.
What?
The heart rail track record dupes. I don't think they updated those tickets in there. For the 4-star what? The 4-star characters?
No, they don't.
Yeah, okay. How do I get the first confession? Actually, I have not messed with that yet. We have to ask the others on that. That's like Arknight's Enfield. You will not have enough for each exclusive banner, and if you do, there's no guarantee you pull that character. Yeah. Yeah, the Swins did give you guys a taste. And the thing is, y'all don't even have the full-on twins for real. Because once level 100 comes out for them, which won't be for a minute, but like once that does come out, then y'all will actually see what the twins can do. The only problem is, like, although that gave you guys a taste of how it is, y'all are gonna get the other part of the taste you don't like, the bad aftertaste, which is the continuous back-to-back freaking summon banners. The continuous, please, no more. Give us a chance to breathe. And we're like, they're just like, nah. Next limited banner coming out in 3 weeks. Good luck. The forbidden milk is crazy.
The thing with the twins was like, this is the first time we all don't know what is going to come.
Like, we had a good suspicion because things in game, what's it called? Their faces and stuff got leaked. We knew there was a suspicion.
Even way before.
We knew way before. We just didn't know when, and that was the problem. And then Global started getting tips and hints, and we were like, "Oh crap!"
No, it was right at the start of Global that we knew.
Yeah, because it was like crap. This is bad. Because they were like, "Wait, if they're gonna do it, there's no way they're gonna do a simultaneous release, right? They're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't make sense for the Global people." And then they just straight up said, "Here you go." I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, that was not a fun experience.
That was crazy. I'm like,
yeah, that was really not fun.
I was like, out of everything, I did not expect this fully. Like, it's cool, but like, you pretty much just sunk them off into the deep end because, yeah, now they know the damage that the new units can do, and that ain't gonna be good.
The thing is, they definitely designed the twins at A1. That was definitely
definitely.
And then they just, because they need to release the twins on Global as well, they just nerf it and just cut it.
Yeah, without a doubt, they had in their mind, hey, this is gonna make us the most money, so A1 has to be God. Yeah, well, Haru was a lot of people's must pulls because Haru was a lot of people who liked the character. Not a must pull because of the character's kit fully. Nah, Haru was a lot of people's just must pulls because they loved the character. Because it was the same way on TW and them. We did want to pull Haru. We liked Haru, so we just wanted to pull her. But the difference was Haru was terrible on TW. Hence the reason why she needed multiple freaking buffs.
Joker A0 R0 scores higher on Haru's fucking guild boss than Haru herself.
And the thing is, they made another reason why a lot of people were very excited about Haru is because they knew the foresight of what was going to happen. Where Haru was not only going to get a global buff, but all the buffs from CN, TW, and KR for Haru was coming with her. So people already knew she was utterly broken.
Yeah.
They buffed her so much and then released Pinky. Listen, bro.
I mean, to be fair, if you have A6 Pinky, then A6 Pinky is better than A6 Haru, even AoE wise.
Yeah. A0 though wise, which one did you say? Because Pinky is still hitting like 1.3 easy, probably more than that on her skill tier.
If you're talking about general content, I'm just gonna use Pinky, no shit.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I still feel, I'm like, Pinky just general content wise is cooking her crap for damage. No. I would let you guys know if Pinky was releasing on Global and stuff like that. Y'all gotta remember that my channel is also primarily, well, it's primarily TW based, but I've only shifted to doing a lot of global based stuff because I have a lot more global community here, like a lot more global responses here. So I have to, what's it called? A little bit, go to that direction, you know. I have to compensate for that area, which does kind of suck because my global stuff does way better than my TW stuff, and I really love doing my TW stuff. It's just like when most of your community is global consumers, there's only so much you can show or so much you can do on TW.
Unlike Izanagi, which he can just do KR story as a video.
Yeah. Because like his community is more TW based, but have a little bit of global folks.
AR based, yeah. That doesn't care about spoiler.
Yeah. And you did the event story too? Oh no, you're talking to them. You're talking to GM. I thought you were talking to me. I was like, no, I haven't finished everything. Now I got people in my comments, right, having to pat themselves on the back. They're like, yeah, no, this boss is weak. Because I did a video today. I was like, yeah. For a person who, I don't know, had just started maybe like last week, this shit's hard.
Just reply to them with, there's more people that you think that struggled on Akashi.
No, not Akashi. I'm talking about the Valentine's boss.
I know. That's my point.
Oh yeah.
That's my point. There's more people than you think that struggle with Akashi. You really think they're gonna have an easy time with that?
Young Mark, I'm being honest with you. If Pinky released early on Global, you would be skipping AoE DPSs and single target DPSs, at least until Luce. Because I'm sorry, Pinky does way too much damage. Way too much damage. I don't know what the devs were smoking when they decided to say, screw it. Let's just make this girl deal damage that doesn't make any sense at all. They literally looked at that and said, yeah, let's do this. Release a freaking nuke. Like, it don't make any sense with how they have Pinky. Pinky out DPS Barry by a milestone. By a milestone. Pinky is out DPSing all the single target DPSers by a milestone. It's not even close. We just had another pretty much jump in what is it called? A huge jump in just DPS factors. Pinky is gonna prove who pulls for meta, honestly, because a lot of people who pull for meta are just gonna be skipping until they get there. Which a lot of people is the thing is that I hate is a lot of people are like, they see the new unit and they're immediately like, oh, I'm gonna save. It's like, no, you guys gotta realize, you do understand that like this takes a while to come out, dogs. Chill. It's not the end of the world if you can't, like, if you it's fine from planning, right? That's fine to plan, but do realize there's still a bunch of other busted units out there. And y'all already trying to plan for a Pinky. Like, Pinky just came out. Y'all got a good year and a half till you get her. Bottom line.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm saying at least a year and a half. At least. Because we gotta realize, you guys just got half Annie. We are about to be at second year. We're almost at our second year. So
yeah,
I always see Red Harv. He's always in front of me in SOS. So I always see his dang scores. Red Harv, he got that money. I don't know where that man got that crazy
I don't
working
know
money,
where.
bro.
Also,
Like,
Basidian. I don't know where they get those.
I need to know where they work, cause give me some, bruh, cause like I need some of that.
I think I need more than you.
Okay, buddy, I'ma take it from you then. Rob you. Like, geez. I need to know where they get their cash from, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I need that. Need some of that. Need a little bit of it, please. I'm at least shooting for 2 hours. At least 2 hours today. That's what I'm shooting for. Dun, dun, dun. Today is weird too because, okay, in our area, yes, we be having kids be chilling out, right? But usually most of the kids be just gone. Like, they don't exist, right? Well, I'm hearing kids everywhere outside. I see so many little monsters outside. I'm like, oh my God, no. It is so loud outside. I'm like, what the flip? There's never people around here. What has happened? Why are there so many of you? I'm like, why are there so many of you? Like little gremlins outside everywhere. Leave. It was like, I literally woke up and I'm like, dude, there is so many of you. Why are y'all all here? Blade, get off my lawn. Bro, that's how you know it's cooked, bro. It's over with. You guys aren't continuing with the 2-week patch updates. I'm sorry to break it to you, you're not. Because this one I'm pretty positive you're not going to be continuing with that. Reason being is because the whole reason we started doing the 3 patch update is because they specifically said we are cutting down on standard characters. There's no more standard characters. So to give you guys enough time to save, we're doing 3 weeks. So once it hits Anj, there are no more standards. Like, you're cooked. So be prepared to, every 3 weeks will be a character, but every 3 weeks will be a limited character. So it's gonna be back-to-back summons every single time. And you better pray you got some luck, or either you have been buying the monthly/weekly. If you're not buying anything, you better pray you got some luck. If you're used to buying like the weekly, or maybe you're used to buying the monthly, you're in luck. You can get every other character, I would say. That's very possible. You can maybe get a couple in a row, depending on your luck. But I wouldn't count on it because it is global. TW, I can get away with saying that. We have Earphone as a living legend for this. but like global, I can't say that for, because global been doing some really bullcrap type beat. So I can't say the same for global.
I mean, it's still crazy to me that I got a double 5-star.
Yeah, and then the worst part is, even for me, I paid, but I've cut down my paying a lot the last like couple months. Like normally I've been have the BP bought by now. Don't feel like buying it at the moment. Don't see a need to. I already have the character. And it's like the same thing with my buying my my cards, the freaking pools and stuff. I don't need the pool to buy the pools. I already got the character A1 for free. Like it took me a total of 6 multis to get A1, and then it took me a total of like 3 multis to get her weapon.
I'm deafening.
So
I don't want to hear that again. I refuse to accept the reality of you just getting lucky and getting away with it every single
Bro,
time.
I don't know what you want to hear, bro. I ain't complaining on your luck.
I lost the 50-50.
But you won. But you won the double though.
Fuck
But you won the double though. Who's back in 20k gyms?
I'm at 18k right now.
Don't play semantics to me. I wonder if you hear that.
I'm at 18k right now.
A6R things, so things change too. Yeah, things change. So luck can be on your side. It can't help. But listen, be prepared, dog. Be so prepared, bro. Holy crap, brother. Cause dog. What was Blaze just jealous? Hey, listen. I'm gonna be like this. I can't be jealous on him. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I can't be jealous on him? My Luce speaks for it all. The amount of doubles I got to get that character A6 and R6. The amount of doubles and like one multi pulls was insane. Luce is one of my cheapest A6 R6s. Easily one of my cheapest. That's why I can't. That's why I can't be jealous of Earphone. Listen, I want that double, I do, but I gotta realize that 2 patches ago or so, the doubles were in my favor. For the weapon banner thing, right? I feel like when it comes down to and he's still good, bro. Luce is beyond good, bro. I love that character. Even if he was 8-0, that character's just way too broken. But what's it called? I feel like no matter how you dice it though, in the future, with the weapon guarantee banner, it's gonna come down to, do you need any of the other weapons, right? I personally, even if I was being like semi paying, semi not paying, I personally wouldn't go for the guaranteed weapon banner. That's just me. That's just me. And it's primarily because if you're a person who ever did decide that, okay, I want to dupe out something, or I need to have some weapons from my other 4 stars, you no longer have those because you only have that one weapon you're going for. If you're a person who you're fine on your weapons, you don't plan on duping out any weapons, you don't plan on giving any of your other characters around you, like the 4 stars around you, their 5-star weapon, then you would go for that, probably that guarantee banner. I can see it happening. I just personally don't find it useful. Heck, I'm pretty sure, wait, yeah, you do 50-50 still Earphone on TW, don't you? For your weapons?
What? I just keep losing.
You keep losing them, but, you know, you still have stuck with it, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, with the stream, you know? That's mainly why.
Man said for the stream, it's for the content.
If not for the content, I would have switched to the fucking guarantee.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I would have
switched. You should have swapped so long ago.
Yes, but the content.
I think the only reason why I won't swap just yet is because I plan on always duping out the weapons or duping out certain characters. And so stacking up on those is probably like the best to do. Plus also the weapon banner is a little cheaper, so I don't mind it. I'll see if I do the guarantee or 50-50. I think weapon is probably the one banner that is one of the few things I don't think I will ever go off of, because it's rare when I lose my weapons. I know I lost the weapon for, I don't think it was Junpei. I think it was, let me think. Was it Summer Puppet? I think it was Summer Puppet that I lost the weapon for. Cause like that caught me off guard, and I was genuinely I was kind of tilted about that. I was like, damn. Not gonna take my chances in P5X. That's valid. My luck is usually good on most games, so like I just stick with 50-50s, and that's usually what I always rock with. Plus, of course, I always like the thrill, whether it's always like you don't know if you're gonna win or lose. Because how I view it is, there was a time, cough cough, Naruto blazing in them. There was a time where there's no such thing as 50-50. There's just, are you lucky? And I like that feel though, still though. So if I just don't get it, I just didn't get it. But like, if I love the like, do 50-50 and next thing I got it. I'm like, let's go. Mental torture? Indeed. But I freaking love it. That is this 50-50 you speak of. When I was getting Tempest's weapon, I lost the 50-50 to Wind's weapon. Ooh.
Okay, Blade, I shall go to shower.
Alright, homie.
Bye.
Bye. Da-da. That's Nikkei as well. Yeah. I just love the like, alright, I'm a pull. Did I get lucky? Nope. No, okay, keep going. It's that thrill of just not knowing if you're gonna win or lose or not. Because then it's really happy. And I also think it also makes me like really enjoy my character pulls more. I'm like, dang, I actually did that. But of course, a lot of people don't got that like ill mentality that I do, because I swear to God, that's such an ill way of thinking too. Because you would think you love it. You love to get the guarantee, and I'm just like, nah, pain. I'm too broke for that. Hey, listen. I'm in that boat. I keep telling you, I spend a lot less on this game than you think. The only reason why I can spend what I spend is because YouTube actually does pay me a little bit to spend a little bit on my games and then be able to at least recuperate some money. Sometimes, as long as I have videos do well. Is DNA dead? Not fully. I play it every now and again, but like on the channel, I don't play it on here because that's a lot of grinding. And the thing about DNA is like, I couldn't really get behind streaming it. I couldn't ever freaking get people who wanted to do multiplayer. There weren't people in the Discord that wanted help. Most people just wanted builds. They didn't really want help or anything. So it was like, for a person who loves to look for multiplayer based things, and I thought DNA was going to be that multiplayer based thing, it didn't end up adding up to that. So I'm like, I got my single player based game, which is P5X. I want a multiplayer one, which is why I'm waiting on 7 Deadly Sins Origins, because oh my God, that's going to be so freaking fun. I might cut back hard on my P5X spending soon. Like, I've already cut back on my P5X spending a lot recently. But with 7 Deadly Sins Origins comes out, I want to not only do a 24-hour live stream, but I do want to be able to immediately buy a couple things on day one to see exactly what we can get during the day one cycle. So I'm already trying to prep my wallet. Boom. I wish DNA had pushed more to multiplayer stuff. I wish too. And it really made me sad because I thought it was going to, and it didn't. It didn't push as hard as I wanted it to. But hey, what more can you do? That's just that's a company thing. The game is still doing pretty okay from what I've looked at, because I'm still subscribed to a lot of the DNA creators and stuff. They're doing still pretty okay. It's just still not enough multiplayer aspects for me though. It's one of those things that turned, it was like a lot of multiplayer stuff that looks multiplayer-ish, and then it turned more into that single play solo game stuff, and it's like, that's not what I want, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm waiting on my 7 Deadly Sins game, because there's gonna be raids, there's gonna be huge other bosses, there's gonna be, of course, the world to explore. The story can be played at the same time with friends inside of your world, no matter what, so they can go along real time in the story with you. Like, I'm ready. I heard there's gonna be guilds coming out. There is a fun little PvP mode that's like genuinely fun PvP. It's not like, oh, dupes and stuff like that. Nah, we actually get a fun PvP mode. We which is like 10v10, so it's a 20 base thing. There's so much stuff coming with that game. We got mountains coming in. We got racing and stuff that's gonna be happening. I'm ready. I am so freaking ready, because if it turns out to be the way I want it to be, me being a 7 Deadly Sins fan and a 4 Nights of Apocalypse fan, I'm be eating good. I have so much content to do. I'll be so freaking happy. Y'all might see me do like my double uploads and triple uploads again, because like that's the reason why I stopped doing my double uploads and triple uploads on this, is because I don't want to run out of content to talk about. Because when I do that, then I become boring Blade, where I start repeating too much crap. I start like having nothing to really look forward to, and that's not what I want to go back into. Have you played 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross? Yes, I still play it to this day. Currently have the new collab characters as well. I was gonna buy their outfits, but I decided against it. I am a PvP nut, but you guys would never guess that, unless of course I talked about being a PvP nut. I love PvP to my core. Persona doesn't have PvP, and I like it to keep it this way, because I feel like turn-based games like these should be like this, especially when they're like strategy turn-based games like this. They should stay away from PvP type stuff. It's like adding PvP to Honkai, which I would not like. And I kind of like to keep it this way, but I love PvP. So like Grand Cross, when I say I talk mad noise, I talk so much shit. I am like everyone's most hated person, because not only do I talk shit, but I have a lot of stuff and knowledge to back it up too. So I will talk my shit and then absolutely roast the fuck out of you as I'm talking shit and whooping your ass. Like, I did that back when I used to play GC. Well, when I used to record GC alongside of like Amazing, Davo, and all of them. And I still keep in contact with all those dudes still to this day. And I'm like, dude, the trash talking is crazy. I love trash talking. It's so fun. But I do like needing to optimize more to improve. Optimizing more to improve is also a cool thing too. I like that as well. With PvP, it feels like I always have to. That's the reason why I love PvP though. PvP keeps me on my toes, you know? The only downside to being kept on your toes is the increase of FOMO, which is always a thing in PvP related games. Always. It's never not a thing. But I do love the always on your toes mentality. You always got to be doing grind. You got to have something going on. And that I enjoy. I love doing that. When someone brings off meta and does super well, yeah, my brother does a lot of the off meta stuff. Yeah, and don't have matchup experience. Yeah, I used to do that a lot back when I like recorded Seven Deadly Sins. Either play off meta, or either we'd have a lot of things where we use random characters and stuff and go at it and see who really is like the best. Keep like a certain amount of different characters you can have in a party. Like we do all types of stuff like that, and that was the fun. That was fun. I enjoy that stuff. That stuff is great. Which is one of the reasons why I'm a dang PvP nut. It's just the thought of having that much fun is great, bro. It's way too fun to me. I heard you say feel like if you don't run meta, yeah, no, that is the truth in 70s. But the thing is, in 70s, is the majority of the players, we know what's it called? We know when you should be summoning and when not to be summoning, because anyone who's played 70s for a long period of time, you know you should never be summoning unless it's like end of the year, what's it called? Maybe like September Fest. You would probably like be summoning then, but you know that you should not be summoning unless it's anniversary, September Fest, or end of the year, or New Year's Festival. Like that's it. You don't summon other than that. You summon every now and again if there's something that you truly want, or if there's a very game-breaking PvE unit that you want. But other than that, you don't summon. You don't fall for it, because there are ways to counter the meta in between those moments. But if there is a crazy, well, collabs is 50-50. Collabs are 50-50, because sometimes collabs be busted. Last year, collabs were pretty dang busted. Like, I want to say solo leveling collab was insanely good. I'm still glad that I managed to get my Jinwoo 3-6. I had Beru 4-6 or 3-6, and then I have my Cha that's 3-6 as well. So I'm happy about that. I bought all their cosmetics. But usually 70s when it comes to collabs is kind of 50-50. Usually it's always September Fest, New Year's Fest, or New Year's banner, anniversary, because they're always bringing something insanely crazy. What are the chances Phoebe comes out next week, Blade? I mean, probably very low, but I mean, you could hope for it. To be honest, I feel like for a lot of people, you probably just should hope for her to come here, unless you just really like the character, because you won't use her much. Oh, brother. Okay. Something else you guys don't know about me that often, unless you've been here, I think, two streams ago or something like that. I am a high-key ReZero nut. I love ReZero to my core. Me and my brother always read the actual light novel type stuff. So we're reading all the stuff that you really need to go in depth for. I will tell you, the first ReZero collab and the second ReZero collab, day one, I've never whipped out. This is how I say I am very patient on P5X. P5X, I behave on how much money I spend. Black Clover, 70S, ReZero, I do not. I 6-6 all the units, bought all their outfits, bought the cosmetic items to max out their outfits day one. Immediately. Did not care. I was like, I don't care. I'm getting my units. Both times ReZero came back, instantaneously 6-6. Instantaneously got their outfits. I did not care. I was like, I'm not letting this go by. It's like, what's the point then? We still don't have triple guild boss. I mean, that's all she's used for. That's all she ever was used for. Phoebe lost her worth once we found out that she was going to the 6-month jail. Once we knew that she was going to 6-month jail, there was no point in trying to even hope that she comes to standard right now, because her as a standard character, she's very mediocre. Like, even if she came out today and I pulled her today, I would not use her over my 4-star Rico at all. When I'll come back when they have a third ReZero collab, hey, listen, I'm ready. Oh yeah, recent chapters you read them? They're so freaking. Ooh, baby. ReZero is such a good anime, man. It's such a good anime. I love that goddamn anime. I am a sucker for that. Maybe I blow my tickets. I have 300 saved. See, if you don't care for Phoebe, go ahead. Like, that's all I've been doing on this account. Anytime I get 10, I blow them immediately. And I got my Marion. I got my Marion A1. I'm happy. Heck, I think Marion's A2 now. I legit was so upset when US didn't get the Code Geass costumes for Tales of Graces. Ooh. Waiting for more units? Well, I mean, the thing is X, right? Phoebe, Howler, Cherish, and Turbo are your only other standard units. Each of them are going to take their 6-month course to come into the area. And if you really do want an opinion from me, the longer you wait, the worse it's going to be to try to get some of those units. Because let's say you're specifically trying to look for Cherish or something, right? That means there's 10 people in those banners, in that standard banner that you're fighting in between. You know? So if you have a goal of someone you know you want to go for right now, you might want to use it now. It's one of the other reasons why a lot of people are like, free to play getting A6 on is just not gonna happen. I'm like, no, it can happen. The problem is, instead of waiting for more units to go in there, you should probably be using them now. You wait too long, then yeah, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna be fighting 9 other standard units when they get in there. I kind of wish they left the standards how they were, but once again, that's that stupid JP law that they're using as an excuse currently. My only A6 standard is Riddle. Oof. I'm very close on what's it called? A6 on. I'll have A4 once I'm done. Apparently I'm at 403 golds. Jesus. What's good, Refasto? When do we have to send info on accounts next week? You send me on either the day before or the day of. You don't have to send any of that stuff early. Especially if it's like for me to log into your account type stuff. I don't want any of that early. Cogware Bells is a scam. Cognite never shows up. Yeah. How do we check the list for next Friday? I'll be showing the list most likely on Thursday. I also will be doing the next week after, what's it called, forum on the community page of the YouTube page. So I'll be doing that to show where people can sign up. So I actually do need this. The more I can heal, the better. We are not supposed to get Kagura bells on a weekly basis. You guys are supposed to, but you don't do that on global, I've noticed. I've heard a lot of people say they don't do the Kagura bells weekly, but yeah, you're supposed to get those weekly. Same as Cognate shards, you're supposed to get those weekly or monthly or something like that. I think it's weekly, yeah. Cognate shards and what is it called? Cognate shards and the Kagura bells are supposed to be weekly. So yeah, I do get the shards weekly. Good. Yeah, bells, y'all get scammed on, unfortunately. I don't know why they scam y'all on bells. I'm being so real with you because I feel like that's kind of dumb. But I guess it makes sense because you guys also do have what's it called? In those boxes, you would have the dupes for the limited units. So I mean, like, that's probably part of the reason they don't want you to get that box so quickly to get up those dupes there. So I mean, I guess that makes somewhat sense. How good is Joker? Level 100. He's pretty decent. He's in like the middle area for being pretty decent. If you're a person with like A6 Joker, then like he's way better for you because then you get way more extra turns off. And with the current characters that we have, he benefits a ton more off of having like all those extra turns and stuff. But the level 100 that is like blowing everything out the water right now is Chinese New Year Ren. Chinese New Year Ren level 100 is actually insane apparently. What about A2? Is it still viable? I'm pretty sure A2 is viable. Pretty sure it's viable, especially with his level 100, but like A6 gives him more of those things that he's able to go ahead and just stack up, plus the follow-up attack, so you're getting a lot of value out of him being like going over and over again. Let's see, hold on. And then what's her level 100? I actually don't know, Young. I'm getting up her level 100 to test it out very soon because I want to keep myself kind of shrouded away from spoilers on her. So I haven't looked up what her level 100 does just yet. But like she's level 90. I'll have her level 100 probably tomorrow. So I might do a review on her or something as a video. But like she's interesting. That might be important for my pull plans. Don't pull based on level 100s. Please don't do that. Do not do that. Like I would suggest you, if you're gonna pull for a level 100 or try to plan around a level 100, plan on getting that character once they are on a rerun. Don't try to pull for a level 100 yet. We just got her level 100. Y'all aren't gonna get that level 100 until a year and a half from now. Maybe a year, couple weeks from now. So like, it just wouldn't be worth trying to pull around that. Yeah, like if you are already planning to pull for Ren, then that makes sense. Sure, plan around that. But if you weren't planning to pull for Ren, do not just try to like, you know, pull for that. You know what I'm saying? No, they don't release that early. Because the reason why they won't release level 100 early is because level 100 utterly changes passives. It changes how much damage they can deal. It changes everything about the character, and it gives additional bonuses to the same element of other characters. So it utterly changes how a lot of things work. They will not release that early. It also brings with another event, like a in-game mode that's even hard for people who have A6 R6 characters. So like, there's no way in hell they're bringing that. Because that in-game mode is way too difficult. Is CNY Ren A1 better than A6 on? Yes. It's the only reason why we advise a lot of people, if you're going to pull for CNY Ren, you need to get A1. Nice, actually hard in-game content. I'll be honest, if you're not a person who's max duping a couple characters, that content you're probably not, like by max dupe I mean like the limiteds, you're probably not beating that whole thing. And it is ranked, so you want to be able to beat the whole thing and beat it in the amount of time that you need to, because it is ranked, and you get bonus pools for like the level 100 stuff and bonus materials for the level 100 stuff by ranking. The only bit we got early from Mindscape was basic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna bring that early. That just wouldn't make sense. But yeah, apparently Rin is stupid broken, which is cool to hear, to be honest. I'm really happy to see that she's actually really good. Does TW suffer from Kompaku gems? I have not had to deal with a lack of Kompaku gems in ages. Your phone has. Your phone's low on them. I am sitting at a good 9 point something mil right now. Isn't level 100 a gacha? Yes. You get some things that you can get without the gacha, but if you want to get extra pieces to try to get others to level 100 or speed up getting to level 100, you need to do the gacha, in which those pulls you get from the new game mode that's also ranked. So if you want to get them faster, you gotta rank, and rank very high. If you don't want to get, if you just want to get what you can get, you do the first 5 stages and that's it. The only problem is it's going to take you way longer to get level 100s. It's going to take you way longer to get level 100s. Heck, I won't be surprised if soon they decide to make the level 100 thing a paid pack you can buy. And that in-game mode, bro, that in-game mode is like unfair how strong it is. It really is unfair how strong that in-game mode is, because that junk don't make no sense. I don't think it should be that hard. You genuinely have to put belt to ass. Like you gotta be working hard to beat that. I hear it every 6 steps I take. Yeah, but no, their level 100 is you have to actually wail out a character. Our level 100 is you don't gotta wail the character. You gotta do this little mode. That mode is not easy. In like for free to plays / slight payers or semi payers, you can beat maybe stage 5 is easy. Getting to stage 7 is going to be really hard for you guys. If you're a person who doesn't pay or pays very little, beating that whole event is practically impossible. And I'm saying that with all the assurance in my freaking voice. Beating that whole event, if you do not actually pay some money and a decent bit, it's practically impossible, because you will need some really good characters and you will need some really good dupes. Even with A0, R0, Luce, yeah, you can get far. You might can get your way up to stage 8. Stage 9 is the highest one. To put it in perspective, my A6 R6 team that is fully min-maxed, that I have perfect cards for, struggles on stage 8. Struggles on stage 9. I have to babysit it. Like, I have to genuinely watch it and make sure every now and again I need to use an item to heal my characters, because of how annoying those bosses are. You start to have no choice but to kind of just chill and just wait it out. Because what happens, right? You have the mobs that are in front of you that are attacking you, right? You're gonna guarantee, no matter what, you're gonna need to have a shielder. So this is where Cherish gets some more of his work. Depending on the element you use, you deal more damage and take less damage, depending on the correct element you have, or the element team. So that's another aspect of it. So you do want to run specific elements too, depending on it. You then also need to make sure they're all built. You then also have to worry that every round, this fire circle, you guys see it all the time inside of Heart Rail. This fire circle hits you. That fire circle, every wave you go up or the longer you take, gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And you cannot speed clear that. You're not able to speed clear that event. So it's going to be hard hitting. I had a full shield, brother. That junk got slapped off instantly and took off a lot of my health. You will get abused in that game mode. What game mode we're talking about? It's a new game mode on TW. I can probably show it if you want to. Like, if you guys want, I can hop on TW and after this run and just show you guys what that game mode looks like. It's not a fun game mode, bro. That game mode is devil incarnate. It is devils incarnate, brother. It is not okay. And my A6 R16 clears a lot of the beginning very quickly, but that junk becomes hell on earth afterwards. Oh yeah, easily. So for free to plays, all the rewards you can get is max done at stage 5, right? But remember, they release 3 level 100s that are all pretty darn good per time they do this, right? So the last level 100s, we had Smoko, Phoebe, and Bowie. Technically, Bowie's kind of trash, Smoko's good, Phoebe is kind of medium, right? If you want it, of course, then you need, of course, to get the twins, but I think they give you those later on, right? So you then got that, and it does take a lot of those, and you have to pull a certain amount of times to get some of these level 100 things, but you do get enough eventually to level 101 character, right? That's 1 out of the 3. Then they just released Joker, who's insanely nice. He's really good. CNY Ren, who went from like T1 or T2, and she's now T0.5. So she insanely skyrocketed for no freaking reason. And then the last character, I think it was just them 2. And then of course you have the other 5 units, or like the other units that were already in there. So now you not only have to get those 2 up, right? But you got to get the rest up that are also level 100. If you want to get enough pulls to even try to get multiple characters up like that, you have to get past stage 5 of that game mode, right? Needless to say, stage 5 up is fully ranked. So if you want to rank, you need to be able to complete that entire thing with a certain amount of turns too. So not only you need to make it to the end, but then you need to make sure you complete it in a certain amount of turns to rank on the leaderboard to get the higher spots, to get more of those rewards for the level 100s. If you can't, well then you're out of luck. You're not getting more of those rewards like that. You're cooked. And it's not divvied up, by the way. There's no brackets. There's no like, oh, 8-star, 7-star stuff. No, you are all in the same bracket. All in the same bracket. Good luck. It's annoying. Hold on, let me swap through. I will save. Hold on. It is not a fun experience. It is. If you are a person who don't have a lot of stuff, you got a lot. You're gonna have a lot just shoved to your face, bro. We can get Makoto Yuki. This game mode is based on what you have on your account. This is not based. You don't get characters that you can use for free. This is based on your account. Yep. Mega Whales and free to play are in the same rank. Good luck.
All you guys are all the same. It's a very hardcore event. It's a very hardcore event. Hold on, so to show you guys what it looks like, right? It's this right here. This little game mode here, right? Now, you see how this says 7? I think I gotta redo this because, yeah, this is the one that I lost. So I have to redo this because I lost it on the 7th one. This whooped my team. It whooped my team. I got cooked here. I won't even lie to you. I got cooked up. So let's go ahead and reset this here. Reset that. But like, for example, you have this. So I deal 80% more damage with a blessed team. Same as physical team. They deal 80% more damage, right? Well, let's look at the leaderboard. So these are the leaderboards, right? 1 through 5, 6 through 25, 26 through 50, blah, 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 yada, 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 right? The lowest you can go is 350 down. So that's only 2 multis and this little of resources, which are needed to level 100 your stuff. So 2 multis, 1, which is practically nothing. And then this little resources to even try to get your level 100, which is practically nothing. I think last time I scored up to 6 and 25. I didn't get the 1 to 5, but I definitely got to 6 and 25. So I had 3 multis, of course, 5 singles, these 2 things, which are very, very helpful for the amount they give you. And as you can see, this is all side 1. Everyone is competing on side 1. You have to do it within this amount of time. And then if you complete it, you then also have to do it within a certain amount of turns. They don't tell you the turn counter that you need here, but it is based on the turn counter. So all of these folks, keep in mind, all of these people are A6, R6 most likely. They're all up here, high crap as crap. And this is side 1. Then side 2 looks something like this, where you're running craziness. Like we got over here Fuka, who's like, people are using Fuka to keep up, brother. Cherish doesn't even belong in any of these teams, right? Cherish doesn't even belong in any of these teams. Cherish is in this team to keep you alive. That tells you how competitive this gets. He belongs in the team now. You have to use Fuka to swap in a healer. To swap in a freaking healer. So it gets really difficult. So let's go ahead and do, for the pools here. The pools, this is another thing. So these are your free to play stuff. You guys get this by completing 5 of the stages minimum. You get this stuff for 5 of your stages with minimum. What do people get as rewards? You get pools. You get the level 100 stuff. And the little pools that I told you about to make your characters level 100, that's this little area here, where you need the pool for these little shards. Now, these shards, if we go ahead and check here, I'm almost done with Rin, so I have to get like my daily stuff for Rin, and then she'll be level 100, right? So, for example, Rin's level 90 right now. That's because I had a couple rewards. I unlocked all her things that she needed, but I have to first go get the last bit of things to actually make her level 100. So if we look at this, you click these, of course you got to get them maxed out. You need these to go up with the skills themselves. So the little triangle things, just to get up even one of these, you need 50 of them. Keep that in mind. You need 50 of this exact triangle, element triangle, to even get up one of these skills, which both are useful for you. So that is a total of 200 that you need. You need these things to unlock the other 100. So if I check my Joker, who's over here, we have this. You need a bunch of these. I think it's a total of 15 a piece. No, it's 6 here. No, 12 here if I remember right, and 12 here. So you need like 30 something in total of these triangles just to get the character to level 100. So you need like at least 30 of these or 28 of these, something like that, just to get them to level 100, which you have to pull for. So you gotta hope that you pull this triangle enough times just to get this level 100. By the way, you gotta pray you pulled it. If you did it, well then you're out of luck. You gotta wait till the next rotation, unless you score higher. Not to mention, of course, the triangles. Once again, I'm 19 out of 50. You need a lot of these. So if you have any hopes of getting multiple characters up, you're kind of cooked unless you're ranking high. So going back to this, so when this comes out on global, the player base is going to drop off. It's going to be hella competitive for global. You're not getting level 100s unless you're starting to score pretty high. So let's go here, and I'll run it. I'm going to run my actual good team. So let's go with this here. I'm pretty sure this is all good to deal with. Keep playing the story with level 80 units. Yeah, you can easily. Yeah, stage 5 gives you 12 of the character shards and 50 of the skill passive shards. Remember, you need a total of 200 to fully get done with all the skill shards, and about 28 to 30 to get done with all the character shards to level 100. So you're kind of cooked, right? So I'm gonna put this on auto, because they will easily they will easily do this. No, the level 100, the only problem is it's just for level 100 units, which are practically Zenkai's to make your other characters even better. So if, let's say, you have CNY Rin, you have Joker, you really want to be able to use your Joker for like SOS and stuff like that. Well, too bad. If you don't have them level 100, you're out of luck, because level 100 practically makes them a whole different character, because their passives are changed, their skills get buffed, their attributes are getting buffed by a major amount. So like technically they're total different units at that point. So no level 100 means you're cooked. And this team, they will kill all of these for like all of these things pretty quickly. Yeah, plus global passive attribute buffs. Yeah, there are, by getting the level 100s too, you unlock these global passive attributes for buffs for each attribute. So the more characters you get level 100, the more buffs you get for your other characters of the same attribute. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it's worth doing. But the hard part is getting every last one of those characters level 100, or building more of those up to level 100 ain't gonna happen unless you are unless you are like high key ranking. Other than that, you're not gonna do it. And see, they're just going through like butter. This is the easy side. This is literally easy. Once you get to like floor 8 or floor 7, that's where I have to actually start paying attention. I can't sit here and let them take control, or else the bot will kill my people. It will kill my characters. So, and it'll get way too hard, because the little fire thing that keeps hitting us is gonna get stronger and stronger. So you guys will see it once, of course, we get past through all this crap. This is just butter. So first 5 stages is the free-to-play side. That's where you have a lot of easy stuff. You guys shouldn't struggle too much on the first 5, but after that, good luck, my dear friends. Boom, boom. Oh yeah. This thing, that right there. So you see that little fire thing that slaps the Christ out of you? That right there is what kills you. It's because the bosses become so strong So it takes multiple turns, and that fire wheel will slap the god out of you. So this is where I have to start taking control. Because from this point on, it is purely, all right, let me try not to die. I don't even know what it hit, like if we even use our skill 3. I'm going to use my skill 3 anyways. It really hard to get materials to level 100? Yes, it is. It's insanely hard because you have to rank up. I don't even know if I... Ooh, I'm low on healing items. I'm low on healing items. I'm low on healing items. I forgot to bring more healing items. This might be a problem for me. Nothing can slap God out of you. This game mode is the game mode that will make or break a lot of players, and it's mainly just because when you want to get your level 100s, especially when it comes down to making characters better and making characters be like worth it, like Joker and them, you ever want them to come back, you're gonna have to either do a lot of waiting to get them to that level 100 area, or either you're gonna have to do some spending in rank to get there high. And global is way more competitive than TW. There's a lot more you guys over there, and there is a ton like more stuff that you guys are able to get away and do. So it's gonna be crazy. Getting level 100 Joker to buff Barry. Honestly, I would love to do that. Honestly, I didn't even think about that. You just brought up a good point. I do need to get him up just for that. Hey, no problem, Cactar. Baby, baby. We already used our skill 3. I'm gonna treat this like the same thing. Can't you just buy the mats for the level 100? No, you cannot. You cannot buy the mats at all. There are no paid packs right now. The second they add paid packs is going to be even more pay to win. So you cannot buy any of them. Yeah, no, they've made it even crazier. They've made it crazy hard to do this, bro. They say, see, you're playing the team. I hope the main in the future. This is definitely my main team. I love this team to death, bro. This team is so freaking fun. And look at how much damage they're taking. That was 11 mil. 11 mil. And they ate that. They ate it like it was nothing. That should put in perspective why we say like stage 8 upwards. As a free to play, you're not getting past it. You're just not. Because that is 11 mil they just utterly munched on and said, dang, thank you for the meal. That's great. Luce looks fruitier in that outfit. To be honest, I like it. It's great. This makes HSR look free to play friendly. Oh Lord. It's scary. It's definitely scary. See, and I actually have to heal. I have no choice but to heal. Like, I'm not allowed to just not heal for a turn. I'm not allowed to just say, whatever, I'm gonna just keep going. No, you have no choice but to heal. truly Global nerfs this? Highly doubt it. If anything, it'll get harder on Global. You guys' Astrolab didn't get nerfed. You guys' SOS didn't get nerfed. If anything, SOS got harder and increased FOMO. So I don't think Global is ever going to make it even cheaper. Global is going to make it harder. We've already seen this with the modes that they've brought. It's gotten harder. You guys' Velvet trials got harder. Remember? So it's not going to get easier. If anything, they're going to leave it the same or make it harder. So just be prepared. Just be prepared. That's all I can tell you is be prepared. They buffed Trials SOS. Only thing you got in exchange is slightly buried characters. Yep. In which the thing is, Shadow, right? The slightly better characters thing, you got to realize they didn't give us those buffs too. So that's not only global exclusive. They say global exclusive, but it's global exclusive for a little bit of time, and then we get the buffs. So technically, it's not global exclusive at all. I know Soy Pioneer is really good for Luce, but is there anyone who can be replaced with? No, there is not. What is Makoto's ideal team? I can go ahead and show you after this, if I live. But Lockmat, the thing is, like, you're able to get your level 100s, but it's going to take you a lot longer. That's just how it is. It's going to take you guys a lot longer. On release, it should be Howler, Rico, and Makoto, yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus, I'm so low. 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 Holy Jesus. Oh, that almost killed me. That almost killed me. Holy crap. Holy crap. I was scared. Holy Lord. Wait, give me a chance. Oh, wait, I didn't do my shot. Crap. Do you know when we will have global anniversary? I do not. Holy moly, though. That was way too close. I don't like that. And I'm making mistakes. I'm making mistakes. I'm making mistakes. I accidentally buffed my my Soy. Yeah, it should be June. It should be June. Emphasis on should. Refasto. No, the game will sustain itself, Refasto. See, obviously a lot of you guys are new to how Atlas does their games, first of all, because anyone who knows of Atlas knows them sustaining the game is easy. First of all, sustaining the game is going to be easy for them. If you look up a game called DX2 on app stores, it's going to be way too easy. By the way, that was 32 mil damage and they tanked that. But DX2 has been alive for years. Atlas, Sega, when they have games, they don't close their games like that because they make consistent money off of it, and there's always a small fan base that will play it every time and give them more and more money. DX2 should have been gone because DX2 itself had both C and all of them. What happened was Global slowly died out. What they did was just merge the servers. Did that make it worse for global players? Heck yeah. But they didn't care, and it actually sustained itself based on this. So it's just going to be the same thing with P5X. DX2 is going to live just as long as P5X. P5X is gonna live just as long as that. I hate to break it to you guys, but it's gonna get more players because DX2 still gets players to this day. They still get players, dedicated ones at that. It is what it is. I'm so off rotation right now too. My rotation is like terrible at the moment. I have a bad feeling I die here. Like a really bad feeling I'm dead here. I hope I'm wrong, but I do think I die here. I really do hope I'm wrong though. Back to waiting on Silver Palace. See, I just laugh at remarks like this, like where if you lose hope that quick, you were never meant for the gacha scene like that to begin with, fams. Cause I'll tell you, power creep happens eventually. It's bound to happen. It took this a hot minute to happen, and at least still there's old units that are still viable. The difference is, by ranking, you get your stuff faster. By not ranking, you still get the stuff, it just takes you longer. I think it's just fine as long as they don't add packs. If they add packs that makes it quicker to get the level 100s, that's where players should be a little scared. Because then at that point, there's no catching up at all. Because then everybody will get level 100s way, way too quick. To whale in. But it's not locked to whaling really fast though. That's the thing. Free to plays get it. They definitely get it. You just don't get the utmost amount, what is it called? The utmost amount of rewards. Whaling makes it faster, not locks everything to it. You can definitely get it as a free to play. You ask Earphone. Earphone, he spends a little, but Earphone doesn't well in this game. He still gets a good amount of pulls. He doesn't hit the top 50 all the time, but he definitely gets a good amount of pulls. Yeah, you just have to not be impatient. That's the problem. I can immediately name one Genshin, and Genshin locks it even worse. Genshin locks it to actually whaling. Couple games do, to be honest. This is, I'll be honest with you, with the pay to win that happens in, what's it called, in this game, this is not actual pay to win. Not even close to it. Compared to other games, nah, bruh. This ain't even close to it. Man said, I know you ain't streaming on Valentine's Day. I originally wasn't gonna be streaming, if you believe that or not. Yeah, I'm like, this is seeing gotchas, bro. You get used to seeing it. And look at that. Remember, they ate 33 million. We beat it, finally. And that's one side. That's one side. It took me to actually babysit this to death. Cause look, okay, for free to plays, all of this stuff, these are also needed to level 100. These act as the little triangles that you need for the level 100 thing. Free to plays can get these because it only goes to stage 5. So y'all get all of these rewards easily. Every free to play, as long as you do the mode, you get these rewards. 350 down, you get these rewards. That's still 2 multis. Now, if you are trying to get them earlier, that's where this comes in handy. Because look, I'm number 4. Number 4. Currently, so I get the top one. If I stay number 4, I get the top one. And it's based on each side. So on this side, I'm number 6, or I'm number 7. On this side, I'm number 4. Free fast though, yes, there are. There are unlimited game modes like that. This is only one game mode, and it doesn't restrict your ability for free to plays. As I just said, you still get currency. You get this, plus all of this as a free to play on the other side. So if we go ahead and look at this here, you get all of this as a free to play, plus the bottom things. So you're not restricted at all. You are just slowed down. And it's not even a huge jump. If we're looking at the top one compared to this, right? We have 20. If we look at the top one, that is one more multi. The big side, the big part here, the big jump is these things. The 20 things. That's the big jump, which is for the skills. To level 100, you just gotta get lucky out of your pools, just like everybody else does. And then of course rank. It is pay to fast. It definitely is pay to fast. If you're paying, you're definitely being faster at it. If you're not, then you got to deal with it. Then refast though, I got to tell you, bruh, don't play games that have a lot of ranking modes. Because ranking modes, especially for these games, are always going to be like this. It's pools. You don't understand? Okay, so the pools are... One second. Let's go back. Let's go back. These pools. To level 100, a certain amount of things drop from these crystals. Yeah, I'm like, if it's a multiplayer gacha, then yeah, sorry, you're gonna have to deal with this eventually. Epic 7 has something like this to an extent too. A couple older gachas are definitely way more predatory on this than newer ones. So I mean, like, and this is not even that bad compared to most ones. They just straight up tell you, nah, if you ain't in the top 100, you missing out on a lot of stuff. And luckily, this one gives their players who are below, like at the very bottom, they at least give you something. They could immediately just cut off at 350. Oh, so you don't know about the changes to SOS and Guild Boss, do you? Well, let me enlighten y'all on that too. So later down the line, there are going to be more things inside of SOS and Guild Boss that you're going to be able to get. I think it's Guild Boss that has it too. They give like some other material later down the line that was getting talked about. So yeah, there's more things. They slowly add them in. It's not heavily game changing or game modifying, but yeah, you will get to that point where they start to add stuff in. So I mean, like, right now you're good, but eventually there will be. But I also heard that characters with the same element that are level 100. What are we talking about here? So it's only going to be characters with each element. Yes. Guild Boss is by far the best game mode in my opinion. Oh, definitely. I love Guild Boss. I do it casually all the time for that. Because you don't have to try hard 24/7. Yeah, there's a buff to characters. So essentially, like, right? If you get the level 100 character, let's go to let's go to Phoebe, for example, right? Since I have level 100 Phoebe, when this stuff get added in, this stuff's not getting added in for a long time. They just brought it out on TW and KRCN. So when you get a character, these little buffs, these skills essentially later down the line, once you get them, they will be passed down to all the other, what's it called? All the other Navis, right? So when I unlock all of this stuff, the skills that are inside of Phoebe's one will be able to be changed over to the other Navis, basically giving them a Navi buff. Yeah, so if it's a character that can go to level 100, obviously, then they get the Navi buff. Twins, well, they're almighty. Their almighty skills, once they're able to be transferred over, are going to buff somehow, or maybe help out Akechi. So you might have a little bit of something there. There's always going to be some type of buff. Right now, any character that's fire, most likely, is going to get this buff when they do get a level 100. They'll be able to get the level 100 buffs. I just haven't got her done because I have not invested into it yet. I'm actually very close to doing it. Level 100 twins is crazy. Brother, if you think this is a full-time job with that, you are a sadly mistaken and a sad individual on thinking that, because it does not take that much time at all. You don't have to put that much work into it. If you put that much work into it, that's all on you. You can't blame the game on that one. That's just your decision. Hate to be absolutely blunt with you, but I ain't gonna sit here and coddle you. I'm being honest with you. I'll tell you like it is. If you see this as a full-time job, dude, you gotta find some other games to play, homie. Cause this ain't even close. Yeah, and you don't even have to grind this 24/7 either. That's the funniest part. This is something that lasts for a whole month. You can wait till the weekend to do. You don't gotta grind it at all 24/7. That's bad. I was praying for level 100 Makoto Yuki. No, level 100 Makoto Yuki is not gonna happen for a while. They release certain level 100s at a certain amount of time. All the characters cannot go to level 100 off bat. You have to wait until they're ready to release the level 100. Spending gems for stamina feels so wrong to me. That's precious pool currency. I mean, you're not wrong, but I usually buy currency anyway, so it doesn't bother me. On my TW account, I usually buy currency, so. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba bum. Yeah, no, it's not like all the characters, right? Look at this. Look. Just to clarify, all the characters do not have their level 100s off bat. You see? Luce doesn't have it. They don't have it. This don't have it. They don't have it. None of these characters have it. This is one of the characters because Joker just got added. They add usually 3 to 2 characters and it takes a hot minute. So far, it's only been 2 rotations and it takes a month or so before they add anyone before the whole event ends. So it's not like every other week or every week we get characters. No. This is through time, which is why we're saying, right? Is this their way to buffing outdated characters? Yes and no, because they already buff outdated characters. The level 100 part also buffs them, but they go back and buff outdated characters all the time. You guys have gotten our most recent updated characters and y'all have buffs on those characters. So not only did y'all get our most recent buffs, but y'all got a buff on global itself. So like there's a lot of stuff. That's why I was saying it's not as unreasonable as you guys do think. You are still getting stuff. There is still time. It takes a lot of time. If you want to get it faster, you do have to rank because then you get more rewards. But they're not adding a lot of characters at one time. They're adding 2 to 3 characters and it takes 1 to 2 months, maybe 2 to 3 months before they reset that whole game mode and add more characters. We just got our second batch of characters. Our first batch was, first of all, the twins were given for free. So I'm pretty sure once it comes that time for you guys, Y'all will get the twin stuff given for free. But our first batch was Bowie, whose buff was terrible. Phoebe, whose buff was mid, but I got it because she's a Navi. And then for Esmoka, whose buff was actually pretty darn good. I just didn't go for it, right? And then you have the new 2 characters that just came out. Joker and CNY Ren. I went for CNY Ren because apparently whatever her buff did, she's insanely good. Right? She's insanely good. So I went for that. I'll be testing her out tomorrow. It's like, it's a slow farm. It's a slow thing that you slowly get up. It's not something that you're gonna have to crazy, I need to get this now, I need to do this now, I need to do this now. It's not like a full-time job like that, guys. You got it all built wrong. Thought of it wrong, you know? It is a little bit of a benefit to the pay-to-winners though, because of course they get more stuff, and it's a lot of stuff. So Rin, I can see how she fares. I have yet to play her, so I've yet to play her. So let's give her a spin. Let's see how this goes. Let's see, because I've yet to try her, so I am very interested to see if it works. What would her team even be? What would her team be now? It's been a while since I've used Rin. I know, of course, Matoya is probably here no matter what, but like, I don't know who goes alongside of her. So hold on, let me double check. Let's double check a character or two, so I can give you guys a little bit of a look into how this character does work a little bit. Blah, blah. Let's check what she runs here, because I haven't used my CNY Rin in such a long time. So Starry Compass, Purgatory. I guess technically we'd still use Howler. So pop this in, use this here, and then this dagger is probably the better one. Would she be any good with Cord? No, she wouldn't actually. She doesn't need her. This is where Cord slowly falls off, because you don't need Cord for her specifically. So how do I want to do this? I think I would have to set up the debuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one. I want to go ahead and pop on. I can't use Dionysus, because I've already used Dionysus. So let's use Succubus. Where's my Succubus at? Here it is. And then let's use Dominion, probably. Either Dominion or either we can use someone else here. Yeah, let's just try this here. All right. Now I gotta remember her rotation, because her rotation is, I think it was like, since I have A1, I can do 1-3 melee. I'm right. I think it's like 1-3 or melee. 36. I'm trying to think. No, it's melee 3-1, melee 3-1. If I remember right here. When does CNY Rin come out? I think she comes out next update patch. So we do have, I haven't used Howler since I got her A6. Hold on, I forgot about that. Wait, I forgot, I haven't used A6 Howler yet. Oh my god, hold on. This is the first time I've gotten to use her. It's been this long. Wait, I just thought of that. Oh. Let's go ahead and use this here. Let's go ahead and do this here. Baby. Get the sword hit. Dang, okay. So 2 mil, not bad. And that was without any buffs, so 3-1. melee, 3-1 melee. That's what I'm probably gonna go with. It's 3-1 melee, 3-1 melee. So I think 3-1 melee, melee, 3-1 melee, melee. You think that the new anniversary unit would be who? What do you think? Oh, what do I think it's gonna be? No, Rin is that Zora, but if you're doing a 3-turn, I'm pretty sure it's like 3-1. I think it's melee 3-1, melee melee 3-1. Because I know she switches if you're doing a 3-turn. I would like Elizabeth or one of them, like something cool, really cool for that. So let's try. I mean, this only lasts for how many turns? This is 2 turns. I think I should be able to do what I want to do here. So I think I got this here. So I should be able to do what I want to do. So just use this here. And then what we do is we buff with Rebellion. And then it was 3-1 again. So we're already in our 3. So we use 1, correct? Yeah, because we're already in our 3. So then we use 1 this turn. We're still in our 3. And then we use melee melee, right? I think that's how that works. I think that's how that works. Yeah, melee melee then 3-1. Yeah, because I'm like, it's been a long time. So I would have to revise. I have to revise this big time. But let's see. I haven't used my Futaba in a hot minute too, so like I keep forgetting I have that. Go ahead and pop that. They're all downed. This is skill 1. Unfortunately, can't get the skill 3 off, which sucks, but it is what it is. Can't do much about it. Then I swap over to you. Use cohesion. Three. So then we're back in here. Melee. 18. Whoa! Yo! Okay. 18 mil. That is amazing. Whoa! Okay, so she's moving like that. She's moving like that. Yo! That is great. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. She might be back. She might be back. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the flipping phone. Whoa. I didn't know you were freaking... I didn't know you were moving like that. Hold on. I apologize. What the flip? Yo. 7 million. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. That made me happy. That made me really happy. Oh. Oh, this is good. I'm a toy stand. I hope she finds use. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, my God. That just made me so happy to see that. That just made me so happy to see that. Wow, they actually made her good. Hold on. No, wait. So I did melee. Is it melee again? Or is it 3-1? No, it's 3-1. That's what it is. It's 3-1. Dude. That was sick. That was sick. I want to do it again. Oh my god, that was sick. Hold on. Can I even get the rotation off again? I don't even think I can get the rotation off again. Odd. She is hitting like Luce. She's hitting a lot under Luce because Luce can easily hit like 100 mil, those type of damage numbers. But that's Luce at A6 R6. So I mean, like, she's hitting hard. If this was A6 R6, this might be, she honestly could be up there. She could be up there. No wonder why she freaking jumped. No wonder why she jumped. Holy crap. The question is, can I live? Can I live this? Okay, I live. Oh my god. That's impressive. That is so freaking impressive. Holy crap. I didn't expect her to hit like that. That was actually insane. Holy man. All right, let's do this here. Mink. Because I think it's the down hit that helps a lot more. Yeah, I have the melee here. I can't down them though. Dang, I can't down though. That sucks. Because I do think they take more damage, even more damage when they're down. Which is also another reason that had to hit like that. Hold on. Mink, 16 mil. No, it's just raw damage. They don't even have to be downed. It's just raw damage that she's able to do that. She's level 100 now. That's just raw damage. She's able just to hit that now. God. Freaking Christ, brother. Holy. How good will she be in global release, assuming no major buffs, and when she falls off hard? She will be good for like a good wait, was that 2 bill? Yeah, that was 2 bill. No, this is 200 mil. What I got on here was 200 mil. This is like nearly 1.3 bill. This is 1.3 bill. But like, that's because Pinky's broken. So I mean, like, it can deal 18 mil. Once again, that's on 5 opponents. This is level 100. And this is with the what's it called? And this is also with the additional moveset. So on release, Rin won't hit nearly as hard as that. She's not gonna hit nearly as hard as that. So it's not gonna happen. But I do see it's a good thing to see later on. Also, as the status glazing Rin, I don't think this is. I think SOS is. I know SOS is glazing Rin like crazy right now because Rin is currently what's it called? Rin is currently meta, if I'm right. Hold on. Let's double check. Yeah, Rin is currently meta. The status right now is really glazing Pinky in both SOS and what's it called? And Guild Boss. Oh yeah, and for all the people, wait a minute, is Pinky good? Pinky is the best DPS in the game. she nearly does, I think she does more than Haru for damage. And she's a single target DPS. Her skill 2, which is AoE, does more than Haru. So, yes, she is broken. And for the people who don't want to get Fuka, look what's on the leaderboard. All the people who don't want to get Fuka, keep in mind what's on the leaderboard right now. If she's not on this end of the leaderboard, she's on this end of the leaderboard. So keep that in mind. And actually, it's kind of interesting because I see some of Phoebe's in here too. Kind of interesting to see Phoebe come back. I haven't seen her in a long time. Yeah, if you don't want to use your brain, don't get Fuka. If you want to do anything that actually looks like some cool crap, you are going to have you have to get Fuka, without a doubt. Fuka Friday every day. All right, so now I got the dog on guarantee, and I have the dog's weapon on guarantee. All right, so we can start saving for Koromaru. Good. I was praying I didn't have to get that A2. Doge is now guaranteed, meaning I don't have to, what is it called? I won't be A16 Pinky, but I might be A16 the dog. So, thank Jesus. Okay, cool. Because I did not want to bring out my wallet yet. Let's see. What do I want to get? I could get 12 of those, or I can get a bunch of blank fates, or get 2 blank fates. Actually, I want these. When do you guys get this extra tab of stuff? This extra tab won't come till probably, I think we got this maybe like 5 patches ago, so technically around like 4 months ago or something like that. It takes a while for this to come out, maybe less than that, because it takes a hot minute for this stuff to come out. I know it's on the newer end. Look at that. I'll probably buy like my BP and stuff later. Those shards are going to be strong. Yeah, A6 plus dupes. I'm pretty sure it also is previous obtained, but I'm unsure because you guys got limiteds in yours, so I don't know if it's previously obtained A6 dupes. Because if you look at ours, we don't have that. We only have our standards in here. We don't have limiteds. So I don't know if your thing is going to be previously obtained A6s either, or previous obtained A6s too. But it might be. But don't count on it because there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Do you think A7 will ever be a thing? No, A7 will never be a thing. A7 is only in Tartarus. And the reason why it stays in there is because Tartarus is a whole different mode that does not require your characters. Has Global been catching up to TW? Not really. Not really at all. I would think it'd cost the previous ones because that's how S level worked when they came out. Probably. I just say don't count on it all the way because you don't want to get your feelings hurt if it doesn't happen. I haven't done the Valentine's Day messages yet on Global, so I think someone else can actually explain it more than I can. Okay, TW and CN are on the 3rd patch. I have to explain this again to you guys. We are on 3-week patches on TW and CN because there are no longer standard characters. Once Turbo comes out and once you guys get to Ange, you guys will be also on the 3-week what's it called, patch, unless the devs are going against their word, which they did say they don't plan on catching up. You guys will be also on the 3-week patch. Reason being is because the whole reason we have this is because they said themselves there will be no more standards, or at least there's going to be a lot less standards, and there are going to be more limited units back to back. Hence the reason why we say 4.0 upwards, you better either be spending a little bit of money or be willing to skip characters, or either just get obscenely lucky, because it literally goes back to back. What they did, since they're releasing less standard units, every patch is going to last another week. So you got another week of saving, and they boost the reward. So instead of 7K usually being the average patch that you get for gems, you get 10K is the average patch now. So 10K gems is our average. Every 3 patches is 10K gems is our average. So every update you have that 10K average, and you're able to save a little bit more. Hence the reason why we have the 3-week period. Now, if you guys do decide to catch up, that's worse on you guys, because the banners are going to come quicker, meaning less time to save. They're not going to up the rewards. That's going to be worse on you guys. The 3-week thing, if they decide to stick by their word, which they said they're not planning to try to catch up to TW and KR, if they are sticking with their word, you guys are going to be on the 3-week rotation as well, because there are no more standard characters right now. We have not had one ever since Turbo. Ever since 4.0, there has not been a single standard character. Let's see, I need to get crit damage, crit rate, damage bonus. No, I need pen. Dang it. Okay. Pretty average, pretty average. Pretty average. It's been over 2 hours. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna see what this rolls into. Of course they give me speed as the final one. I ain't even going to sleep anyways. I'm just gonna stop streaming afterwards for now. I gotta re-roll this. If it goes into speed, I'll have to re-roll it. Let's go! Woohoo! There we go, baby! That is what I was looking for. That is fucking lovely. So we're sitting at 12.9% pin, 243% crit damage, 42.1% crit rate, and 50% damage bonus. Let's go. Out of battle, baby. Holy crap. Brother Riff. Hold on. So the only card I can re-roll is this card here, because I want to get more rolls into my crit damage and crit rate. So that card can be re-rolled. And maybe a better card here, but that has 3 crit rates. So I think the only thing that can be re-rolled is my thing. Now go for A6 R6. You gonna be funding me A6 R6? You gonna be funding me that? Because nah, I don't got money like that. Is there like a good build for global win? That's because I only have worry plus creation. That's the best. Yeah, that's the best build for her, to be honest. Let's freaking go. I'm taking a picture of this. I'll send it over to your phone. Hold on. Let's send that to earphone here. Let's freaking go. Yep, yeah, A6 R6 Koromaru maybe might happen. Because what my thing was, if I won that, what's it called? That dupe I did earlier, if I could have won a pinky, I was gonna go ahead and do A6 R6, but since I did not win that, I'm just gonna go ahead and not do that. Plus it means I'm on guarantee for Koromaru for both weapon and for the character. So I'm happy. So on the off chance that Koromaru isn't absolutely busted the way I want him to, I can maybe decide to dip out and just get him. But alright, we did what I wanted to do. I showed you guys a little bit of TW today and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get on off of this. I probably will be in lobby chat or something just chilling. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the stream. How's it going? It's going good, man. You came back at the last second, bro. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the stream though. If you did, of course, as always, tune into the next one. We're gonna be doing another one tomorrow. But I'm gonna go chill out and have some fun. Peace. Gucci. Oh, nah. Not playing Tycoon.